And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
First pitch of the game, and he turns it around for a base hit. Pretty swing, by the way. But, Matt, maybe this is signs we're in for an offensive game.
Digging in, Jeff Bagwell. Runner at first to start the inning. And, Dan, when it comes to pitching in the rain, what changes?
I think the most difficult part, Matt, is the ball gets slippery. It's hard to keep your hands dry. And if you don't have a good feel in that grip, it's hard to control where you're going to throw the ball.
Trout is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. Stepping up now, Ted Williams. He's coming off a big ball game last night in which he accounted for 5 runs batted in. Pitch out, nothing doing. Here it comes, 1-0. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Andrews rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
And it looks like they're picking up right where they left off last night, where they posted some big offensive numbers. Well, he keeps the party going with a double here. Got to be a tall order to duplicate last night's performance, but they'll give it a try.
Digging in, Ken Griffey Jr. And he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And Harold, this Angels ball club entering play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matt, it's been a rocky start in this homestand. I mean, you're 1-3. You only won 1 game in 4. The fans are a little restless.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A 2-run shot for Griffey Jr., number 14 on the season, as the Rangers have moved out to a 3-0 lead. And we'll employ the use of our show track technology to get a better idea of that home run. And you see it there, 111 miles an hour off the bat. He certainly squared that one up well. Into the box now, Mike Schmidt. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. Oh, and that ball's absolutely crushed down the line. Forget about it. That's going to stay fair and make it back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 11 for him on the season, as the Rangers have opened it up now 4-0. Certainly a home run worthy of show track, and we see here that ball was blasted off the bat at 116 miles an hour. The distance wasn't too shabby either. Coming to the plate now, Adrian Beltre. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2. Here's Rougned Odor now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. First delivery to him on the way. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The windup and the 0-1. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Revere ranging back. He's there to track it down, and that'll... Here's Ben Revere. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
And leading off for the Halo, left fielder.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. And Harold, you take a look at these Rangers entering play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
They're having fun right now. When you put together a 6-game win streak, everybody starts getting interested in coming to the park early. Do I have extra work to do? Because you're looking at 1 week of great baseball, and you die for those streaks. They just don't happen that often in a season.
Cole Calhoun. Swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He went deep in the contest last night. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Man, I think he's trying to send a message right here. I'm going to challenge you. I like my stuff. I think I'm better than you. I don't care how good a hitter you are. And this guy's a good hitter, by the way. But he came right after him early in the count. That is a...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And now at the plate, Jonathan Lucroy. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Into the windup and the pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And they're going to call this a home run. And now hold on just a second here. You can see the 4 umpires gathering near third. And it would appear that they're going to discuss whether this in fact stayed inside the foul pole. And I would guess that after all the discussion, they're going to go inside and have a look at the video replay. And that is indeed what they'll do, as we'll take a look and let you decide for yourself. Lucroy will take the turn and head for second. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
That was a pretty good fastball, and it almost got by him. But he's able to slap it in the gap in the right center field. Because of the velocity off the bat, the outfielders couldn't cut it off in time, and it allowed him to cruise into second really easy.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone!
Well, it's obvious they didn't change their scouting report after yesterday's game. He had 2 bombs yesterday and another one today. Hey, this pace can't continue, but he's going to ride this wave as long as he can.
Now batting number 1, shortstop.
Into the box, Elvis Andrus. Swing and a liner, but this is foul near the seats.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Revere racing back, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit in the air to right center field. This ball is carrying well. Back it goes, and it is out of here.
I know he's a confident pitcher, but there's a difference between being confident and downright foolish. He just offered one of the most dangerous hitters in the lineup a straight heater, and it cost him big time.
Now here comes Angels manager Mike Socha on his way to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. Standing in now, Ted Williams. Lifted in the air out towards left center. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1.
Center fielder number 24.
Ready to take his hacks again, Ken Griffey Jr., as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Hit hard on the ground to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there.
Mike Schmidt.
Ready for another chance? Mike Schmidt. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Well, when a manager talks about hitting being contagious, that is exactly what we're talking about. One guy tees off, and the guy behind him starts to feel a little bit more confident, a little bit more focused. The next thing you know, you've got 3 home runs in an inning, and your entire offense is off and running.
And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rougned Odor. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Drilled to first. On to first with it is Pujols, and he steps on the bag for the third out. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. On now to the... Here's Albert now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
First baseman.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Williams going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
C.J. Cron stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Here's the shortstop, Yunel Escobar. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. The 1-1 on its way to Escobar. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. First pitch on its way.
Third baseman.
Caleb Howard stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. In Jonathan Lucroy. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Trout has a read on it. One down. Ready to take his hacks again, Shin-Soo Choo, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Trout looks up. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
It's getting pretty comical now. Their 6th home run of the game, and they're not done yet. They say hitting is contagious, and apparently that applies to the long ball. It's looking like batting practice out there.
And this is into the gap for his 3rd hit of the night, and it'll be good for extra bases. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches. But when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his 2nd of the game, as the blowout continues.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. Seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Stepping in now, Ted Williams. As he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double. Digging in to try it again, Ken Griffey Jr. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. He pulls this one into right. Calhoun is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. And the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play. At the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He'll
And
get us
leading off
going
for
in
the
the
Halos.
home half of inning number 3.
Second baseman.
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play. Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Now the pitch. And a swing and a miss as he picks up yet another strikeout. 6 of them already, and there's 1 gone in the inning.
Batting ninth, catcher, Carlos
Perez is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
and Revere.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Odor is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Angels go down 1-2. Digging in and looking for more, Mike Schmidt. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
Wow, you have a great night in hockey. You score 3 goals, and that's a hat trick, but how about hitting 3 home runs in one night? That's the baseball equivalent of a hat trick, and that's awfully hard to do.
In now, Adrian Beltre, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting, second baseman.
And now we see a right-hander up and throwing in the Angel bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. This is pulled into right. And he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. Beltre is on his way home. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Well, he went up there with the game plan looking for one specific pitch, and he got it. He hit it hard. When the guy hits the ball that hard, you know he was looking for it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's in there. Base hit. Odor rounds third and is digging for the plate. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. And he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness. Ready for another shot now. Shin-Soo Choo. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game. He's set, and the pitch. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats.
Boy, they have just not pitched well at all in this game. I mean, anytime you give up double ditches, the pitching coach starts looking over his shoulder.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Boy, and the shellacking continues as this is down for extra bases. And the runner from second is in to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double.
Now batting number 1.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. First pitch on its way. And that's in there. Base hit. Here comes the runner around third on his way home. Now the relay home is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeff Bagwell comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line. First delivery to him on the way. Oh, and he gets a hold of this one as it's in the air to deep left. Does he have another one? He does. It's another home run.
Well, the ball's been flying all over the place this game, but most of the fireworks have come from him. That's his 3rd long ball. What a game.
Into the box now, Ted Williams. A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here.
I'll tell you, the guy in the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Into the box, Ken Griffey Jr. As he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. He'll get it into second. And they're able to get the ball in quickly, so he'll be held to a single with one away.
Well, he came to play this game. That base hit right there hit really hard. That makes him 3 for 4 on the day. What a day for him.
Mike Schmidt will stride in again as he looks to join a very elite list. We take you back to earlier. This was home run number 3 in the ball game as they'll try and join just a select few with 4 home runs in a single game. The runner from first comes all the way around to score.
Man, this thing's blown open right here as they've exploded for 8 runs in this inning alone. Everyone knows that offense is contagious. That much is pretty obvious in this one.
Sharp ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time to retire Beltre, and there's out number 2.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Rougned Odor. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. The relay, the tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side is retired. Cole Calhoun will stand in now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
On to first with it is Andrus, and it's in time, 1 away.
Number 27, Mike Trout.
Mike Trout will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
The first baseman.
2 gone now for the Angels in the 4th. And stepping in, the former MVP, Albert Pujols. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Now batting.
Here's C.J. Cron now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio, getting ahead and getting them out. Tell you what, I'm already taking it.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Angels. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Jonathan Lucroy.
Right side, hit hard. Simmons dives. What a stop. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Number 17.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. 2 home runs and a double to his credit thus far. Having quite the game. And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. The relay. And he will hasten his way back to first where he's in there safely.
Matt, did you see where they were playing him? They're playing him in the shift, and he just did not care. If he hit the ball hard, I guess that's his philosophy. It was going to get through anyway, and we saw it right there. Base hit into the shift.
And a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day.
No, they don't, but I tell you what, he's been working hard. He's been locked in right now. Just his approach. You knew he was going to have a good day. 5 hits. Wow.
Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. In quickly with it is Trout, and that'll hold the runner at third base.
Well, that one's going to load the bases up. They held the runner up. They're really looking for a big inning right here, trying to get a big strike out of the next 2 hitters coming up.
Standing in now, Ted Williams. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Oh, but that'll be shy of the monuments as it hits off the wall. Choo scores. And they'll put the brakes on the runner at third, so the bases will remain loaded here with still only 1 away.
Ken Griffey Jr.
Into the box now, Ken Griffey Jr. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. Well, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1. Now the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that's through into right field for a base hit. 1 run is scored. And they'll hold that runner at third, so everyone moves up, and they remain loaded here with still only 1 gone. Coming to the plate now, Mike Schmidt. He, of course, has launched 3 balls over the fence in this one, and possibly looking for number 4 here. Step on the bag for 1. Over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left.
And leading off for the Halo.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
Griffey waits on it. He's got it 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors to this point for the Angels. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Oh, man, is Mother Nature letting us have it right now. Seems like it's coming down harder than it has all night.
And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Now batting, second baseman, Andrelton.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Andrelton Simmons is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Williams is there. And that retires the side. Adrian. Yasmero Petit gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least beat a couple of innings for his guys. There for it, Escobar. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, second baseman,
digging in to
Odor.
try it again. Rougned Odor. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now he's got to dial it back a little bit and try to put that ball in play.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. And he's able to get back in there at first safely.
Well, it's pretty rare you get 2 good fastballs back-to-back to hit. He missed the first one, got the second one, and didn't miss it.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy, as he will swing at the first pitch and line this one into left center, and that's going to get down for extra bases. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Shin-Soo Choo will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. The 0-1 delivery. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Trout, still ranging back. A leap at the wall, but forget it, it's gone. A home run.
Man, you could see the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Calhoun is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the 2nd out of the inning. Digging in and looking for more, Jeff Bagwell. He, of course, has launched 3 balls over the fence in this one and possibly looking for number 4 here. 3 runs already home here. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
The left fielder, number 9.
Striding in once again, Ted Williams. Bats with a homer and 2 doubles to his credit. He's set. Here it comes. Here's a fastball chopped fouled at the plate. It's strike 1. He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And the run is in to score from second. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ken Griffey Jr. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. Trout going back on it at the track. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. And that'll bring up Carlos Perez. They'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Fielder, and Revere.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And the pitch. Now here's a swing and a high pop-up drifting into shallow right field. Squeezing it is Odor, and there are 2 away now. Digging in once again, Cole Calhoun. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate. It's strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled back. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Lucroy has a play, and that ends the inning. Action now in the Angels bullpen as a left-hander starts to get loose. First pitch coming. Here it is. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So that's how they'll start out their half of the 7th inning. And he'll scramble back to first safely. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to Pujols, and it's a double play.
Now batting, second baseman.
So digging in now, Rougned Odor. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Now batting, catcher, Jonathan Lucroy.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Lucroy. He swings and grounds it to short. Low throw, but a nice play at the bag by Pujols. Saves an error and ends. Rangers down quickly on just 4 pitches. But you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Mike Trout is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Albert Pujols is in for the third time as he looks at a ball high. It's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more that...
Ouch, that one hit him. Here's C.J. Cron now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. Bagwell will have room there as he puts it away in front of the dugout for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Yunel Escobar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just cut.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And the 8th will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Great execution. You hit it where it's thrown, right? That ball's thrown right up the middle. He hit it right back up the middle. A lot of hits in the middle.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. Trout's throw will come in too late. He's in there at third.
Well, that's not how he wanted it. He throws 2 pitches and bam, bam. He's got a runner now in scoring position. He's got to buckle down.
Into the box now, Jeff Bagwell. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. In to score, the runner from third. Runner around third on his way to the plate. Tag is there, and he's out trying to score from first as the second run. Ready once again, Ted Williams. He singled his last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And now they've got the runner caught in a hot box as he thought about going home. A tag, and he is toast just off third. Ready for another shot now. Ken Griffey Jr. He's been scorching hot at the plate in this one. 4 hits, including a big fly thus far. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Here's the 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Throw into second. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Here's Caleb Cowart. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Reached for and popped into the air back behind second. Odor under it to put it away for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
So coming to the plate, Andrelton Simmons. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And a slider tails outside for ball 1. And that one right down Main Street. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Settling in now, Carlos Perez. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bagwell trying to get there, but it's the pitcher that makes the play. Kirby Yates enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. At the plate, Mike Schmidt. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Line drive to left. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop, because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
Into the box, Adrian Beltre. He swings and grounds it to short. A step on the bag for 1. On to first, and yet another double play. Their 4th of the night, and there are quickly 2 gone here.
Rougned Odor.
Stepping in, Rougned Odor. Already 4 hits to his credit in this one, looking for a 5th in this at-bat. Now here it comes. Back up the middle, and that's through for a hit. A 2-out hit, one that'll bring up Jonathan Lucroy to bat this inning. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game. For him here, and those don't come along every day. Carlos Gomez will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. Line towards center field. Trout will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So they pick up no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the bottom of inning number 9. Texas is out in front, 29-1. Carlos Gomez will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out. Here's Ben Revere starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The right fielder, number 56.
So striding in, Cole Calhoun. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he got him out in front that time. Strike 1. Popped high in the air. Andrews is there for it. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 27.
Now in the box, Mike Trout. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and that'll be the one that ends it. And the Rangers continue the roll they've been on. 7 straight victories now as this ball game is over. 29-1.